So let's talk about homeostasis and peristalsis, because that's what we're talking about here. We're talking about the carbon footprint. We are screwed. As a eukaryotic, semi-sapient, pseudo-sentient species, we are screwed. The Caucasian, master narrative, official story, business as usual, highly invasive, corrupt, corrosive, capitalist cohort is dead.
Okay.
We're living in the hospice for the Holocene.
The hospice for the Holocene.
The hospice, the Holoscenic hospice.
You should get that trademark.
I am. This video is called the Holoscenic Hospice. And I'm going to, in this video, tell you news that you have not paid sufficient attention to. The West Antarctica ice sheet is kaput. It's done.
Like 100 years.
No, it's not going to be like 100 years. It's going to be by the end of the century, the oceans are going to go up 4 feet.
That's still 85 years from now.
Boston, yes, but it'll happen before that. We're going to have Superstorm Sammy.
What would happen if the seas went up 4 feet?
Well, we'd have Superstorm Sandy every 2 or 3 years in New York. Boston be underwater.
With 4 feet?
4 feet, be underwater in storm conditions.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Well, that would suck.
It would suck. And it would interrupt commerce. We'd be like Venice.
Well, that's good because you said if you were president,
then we could go around. We could corner the market on gondolas. We could do like a gondola business in Boston and New York. We'll buy the gondola franchise from New York City and from Boston. You probably get it really cheap right now.
Yeah, because no one needs it.
It's like a domain name. It's like having a good domain name. People used to think you could get them for like very cheap. But if you got ExxonMobil, for example, or you got GM killers of kill switches, ignition switches, we'll just let people die.
.com.
If you got that, you would have been good.
People died.
GM, we'll just let people die. Yes. Or cigarettes. You could get Philip Camels. We kill our customers.
.org.
Yes, we kill our Marlboro Mainstream.
Nice.
Marlboro Mainstream, that'd be good. But the Holocene is right. It's going underwater. Underwater Holocene.
So I heard recently, and I want you to comment on this. This has to do with what you're talking about. That really, we shouldn't be worried about the carbon dioxide in the air. We should be worried about the methane in the air. We should be worried about the methane in the air. And in order to help that, you and I, as soon as we get off this video, we're going to make a meth lab in your kitchen. Okay. So we can, you want to get on the methane bandwagon because methane is happening. Meth and methane are little different. Meth and methane are the same fucking thing. Clathrates. We're talking clathrates here. Methyl hydrates. Yeah. Permafrost. Tundra. It's all finito. I heard that basically global warming is being caused by farting. The millions of cows farting. Farting cows. You're absolutely right. You could make a t-shirt. Kill all farting cows. And cats while you're at it. Kill all the cats. .net.
Well, let's get that domain name. We'll start right here. We'll start right now. Here's what we'll do. We'll cut, we have 2 cats here. We'll cut their heads off on video and show them as in the cat video station.
That's great.
Ooh, yes. We could have like a whole following.
I'm sure my wife would love that.
I hate cats. We could have the I Kate Fat video. I Kate Fats video.
They like you.
Kate's Fats. That was my name coming over on Ellis Island. Kate's Fats.
Kate's Fats.
Kate's Fats. I don't know. Lifshitz, Schlochnik. They were all names. Heidelberg. Holocene. Holocenestein. That was my name. It used to be called Holocenestein, and now I'm called Holocene.
It used to be called Neil Diamond Jewberg or something.
Those were the days. Those were the days. The Zap Jap days. It's a perfect day out today.
Mm-hmm. How many more perfect days like this are we going to have before it's over?
You should be grateful for this. 100 years from now, a day like to this will be a day to die for. It's a perfect June day. It's June 26th, or is it 27th? 27th. And it's perfect. Low humidity. It'll get up to 80 degrees. It was a perfect ride over here. But that'll happen in some places. But globally speaking, 6 degrees centigrade is 666. I'm telling you. 6 degrees centigrade and the Holocene has happened. And 2112, the holocidal habitat is kaput.
Is it possible that the Holocene could happen? We could get to 500 parts per million CO2 or whatever, but we're still in this temporary limbo of days like this, even though it's already too late.
Yeah, we're there now. We're talking about the globe, but other places on the globe it's hot. Unusually so. In the Arctic, I bet. I don't really know, but I bet.
We could just move to higher elevations, right?
There's only so many higher elevations once you remove all the mountaintops. Once you remove all the mountaintops in Appalachia, and then Charleston, West Virginia, they still can't drink the water there.
Well, they can if they like licorice.
If they like licorice, MCHM.
What's
they like
MCHM?
That's what's the licorice. That's the licorice.
That didn't get fixed yet?
Nope.
I thought Freedom Industries was all over that.
Nitro Industries. Freedom Industries is now bankrupt. Just like Blackwater used to be Blackwater, now it's X or XE or some other damn name. Triple Canopy.
I thought they were called warm dandelions now.
Warm.
They're trying to do
Fuzzy Logic.
public image show.
They're called Mushroom Cloud Industries now.
Blackwater is now.
They're called Drone Industries. Blackwater is Drone Industries now. Drone and dildo. Yo! Too bad, Drone and dildo. That's what droneanddildo.com. That's like the domain of the future.
You know that Amazon.
That's the domain of the future. Someone is going to take that just from this video because you're too lazy to register it. Someone will take it.
In our little talk, I'm too lazy for just about anything.
That's true. That's true. We're gonna get a T-shirt. We're gonna make up a T-shirt, and I won't tell you what the name is, but we're gonna trademark it before anybody else, and make a fortune.
Just don't give it to him.
Holocene. Holocene for the Hospice.
We've been down this road before.
We have been down this road before, but now we're dead. We're dead meat. We're cats with their heads cut off.
Beautiful outside.
We're cats with their heads cut off. In the middle of, we could do a ritual. We could do a satanic mill, Coke satanic mills ritual with cats.
Okay.
You cut their heads off. That's how you start. And you use cat skulls and you drink out of cat. Imagine a cat skull. It wouldn't, let me get one. It wouldn't be too big. It's just small little taste. Cat skull, and you drink out of it. Just think you're drinking some oxycodonic liquid.
Out of a cat skull.
Out of a cat skull.
Now, what does this have
to have a ritual? It's a ritual for the Holocene.
But the
Holocene rituals. Yes, that's why we need rituals. That's what early man had. Now late man is going to have what early man. We're going to return. Just like before you die, you get really old, and then someone has to change your diapers.
That's getting there pretty close for you, huh?
Codepends. That codepends.
I'm not changing your diapers, buddy.
I would not have you change my diapers. I'd rather lie around in a dirty diaper than have you change my diaper.
Good, because that's exactly
that's what's going to happen. Well, I'm glad we've got an agreement. We've got an agreement. Let's start a company. We'll call it Codepends. Yes, it's great. We'll make diapers. Codepends diapers. I like it. Or Co-Con diapers. Co-Con diapers. Because they might sue us. Depends might sue us.
Oh, that's true.
But Co-Con, I mean, if you're talking about diapers, Co-Con, nobody would think of Depends, right? Even though Co-Con reminds you of codependence.
Why don't we just call it warmwetdiapers.com?
You're disgusting. You are disgusting. Where is my cat's vesicle, where I can drink my oxycodonic beverage?
Oh my God.
And then, have a Silas and a cheat coat. Silas and cheat coat.
What are you talking about?
Christians. That's what Christians used to do. They had Silas.
What's a Silas?
King Leopold's Mind. You never read King Leopold's Mind?
I don't read
about the Congo. That's what the Belgians did to the Congolese until Patrice Lumumba. And you know what happened to him.
Lumumba, that sounds familiar. He was
Lumumba and Chombe.
He was a dictator, right?
He was not a dictator. You're thinking of Mobutu. Mobutu Sese Seko. That's who the United States supported for 30 years. Mobutu Sese Seko. Just like they're supporting Al-Sisi now in Egypt at the Sphinx.
We're supporting the freedom fighters.
The freedom fighters like in Honduras, the ones who overthrew Zelaya. We're supporting them.
Isn't he cute?
Yeah, he'd make a great skull to drink out of. It's all I can think when I look at him. That's just the right size cat skull to drink out of.
That's great.
The Coke satanic rituals. That's what we're here for, the Holocene. This is the end of the Holocene. It's the Holocide. And we have to, in a funerary service, we're going to satanically, at the mills, the Coke mills, snort little cat pipe would use to snort the crack kitten, the kitten skull. You put the crack in. I am not. I'm just getting started. I'm liking this idea of what we do with the cat skulls. It's like, I've been thinking about beheading cats for years, but I've never thought of what I could do with the skulls.
And now you found
Now, a crack pipe.
Reduce
A crack pipe. Cat skulls, crack pipes. That's what we need. I don't care if they steal the idea. We're going to trademark it. We're going to trademark it. It's going to be great. We'll make our fortune. It's like we could sell crack pipes online from cat skulls.
That's great.
I think it's a winning idea. We'll put it with T-shirts. We'll have a T-shirt. If you buy a crack pipe, you'll get a free T-shirt. That way, I could bring you into my business. We'll both be successes. You could invest in my business. If you put $10,000 in, we'll do the cat skull crack pipes with a free T-shirt. I like it. I think this is a good holocidal hospice. The holocidal hospice has to be able to support itself because public funds are being withdrawn from all kinds of very worthy endeavor. There's going to be no more public schools. Forget public schools. We'll have a charter school, and that's what we'll do. We'll have our cat skull crack pipes that will support a charter school.
I thought they were going to be filled with oxycodone.
Beverages. Yes, we'll have. It depends. It just depends. Like, you have to fill in the eye sockets. There's certain things you have to do to the skull to make it something that will either be, drinkable from, or smokable from, or snortable from. Whatever you need, we'll use cat skulls. Just like they used to use buffalo blankets. Buffalo blankets.
Blankets made from buffalo skin.
Blankets made from buffaloes. They were very warm.
I think I'd like to try that. I'm going to be wearing more animal skins.
Fur trade. Yes, we'll get you some beaver coats. You could have a raccoon coat. That's it. I see a lot of raccoons. Right next to Wyoma's house, there's a little family of raccoons. I bet that's like half a coat right there. I think it's a good urban. That's a good urban. It's like has a revival element to it, like the 20s, raccoon coat. We could like there's a whole furrier trade. It's like local industry. Raccoons, raccoon coats, and like Daniel Boone hats. We'll get the beavers. We could go out with those beavers. The beavers are making a comeback, and deerskin. We could have like deerskin boots. What about that? Deerskin boots, and we'll make those coats, those suede coats with the fringes. Remember those? The fringe coats.
I'm going to be buying one of those pretty soon, actually. I love those.
I love them too. I used to sell them on Portobello Road.
In England?
Made my fortune, yes. I made a wounding on Portobello Road selling those coats and leather jackets and cowboy shirts. Remember cowboy shirts? I have some cowboy shirts. You've seen some of my videos with some of my cowboy shirts that I maintained from my stall on Portobello Road. Those were the days. I was making money hand over fist. Wrap it up. I'm just getting started. What do you mean? Take a deep breath.
We're done here.
Take a deep breath. Oh.